following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
And welcome everyone to NXT Takeover Cleveland. That is right, we are doing this and we are doing this now. Hope everyone's staying safe, staying healthy, all of that. And here we go, we're going to dive right into it. We are kicking things off here tonight with our Intercontinental Championship matchup between Kofi Kingston and reigning champion Pete Dunne. This will be our last Takeover event before Royal Rumble, which should be in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. And we will have our road to WrestleMania and thus the end of this series, but as always, get comfy and cozy, get your snacks, get your choice of beverage, all of that good stuff as we embark on this new Takeover event. You got 8 matches. Match card is in the description along with the timestamps. So if there's a matchup that you're particularly interested in, there you go. So we've got 8 matches here tonight. All of the championships are on the line, including the tag title unification sort of matchup, right? But right here, we're going to kick things off with Kofi Kingston against the reigning champion, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Didn't really do a whole lot this time with the arena, just some changing with the stage and all that. So I hope you all appreciate and, you know, like the stage itself and also the venue itself. I don't know how else to word it, so I think that should be, you know, pretty decent. But here we are. Here we are, people. Here we are. It's going to be quite an interesting lineup, to say the least. I'm excited to see what all unfolds here tonight. So we have our first of 4 championship matches right here. So get excited. Should be quite interesting, to say the least. So here we go, people. Here we go. Pete Dunne ready to defend his championship against Kofi Kingston. Kofi chants are going crazy right here tonight. Let's take it to Greg Hamilton for the intros.
Introducing the challenger from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston. And introducing the champion from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
And there you have it, the Intercontinental Championship right there, all in its glory. I'm excited for this show. I hope you all are excited as well. I'm excited to get things rocking and rolling here at Takeover Cleveland, even though it is like, it feels like it's like 10 degrees in my apartment, but I know it's going to feel like 110 degrees probably when I go outside, or if I go outside. But here we go, action is underway again. Kofi Kingston winning an opportunity for this championship matchup. And you know what? We like to kick things off pretty strong here on the channel. We like ourselves a good title match to kick things off. Again, all 4 championships are on the line here tonight, including the NXT Women's Championship, the NXT Championship, and of course the NXT Champion, the NXT Tag Team Champions will be in a tag team title unification matchup. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I'm like, what are we talking about here? It's fine. So, yeah, again, Hope you all are having a good week so far, keeping safe, staying healthy. And Pete Dunne going in for the first cover and a kick out right away from Kofi Kingston. Huge strike right to Kingston. Kingston with the just dragging Pete Dunne. I think he's going for the corner, but the referee was in the way. Why was the referee like just kind of in the way right there? That's a little suspicious. But yeah, I'm excited for this show to just go down. You know what I mean? I want to see what happens. And I'm sure you all want to see what happens as we head on to Royal Rumble. And I really hope that you all are enjoying the series so far. We're about 31 episodes deep, plus our takeover events and cross-branded shows. So we will be doing Worlds Collide as opposed to like Royal Rumble, but we will still have the Royal Rumble matches at our Worlds Collide event, just because like it would make some shred of sense. They're not all going to be cross-branded, of course, but I figured it'd be kind of fun to kind of just run with it. But I mean, to be fair, we'll have ourselves, you know, the usual matches and all that. It's going to be a two-parter. There's no other way around it. So we'll have our two-part Worlds Collide / Royal Rumble type of event, because holy crap, it's going to be a long one, because we'll have 2 Rumble matches to take care of. We'll have our title matches and all that stuff as well that have to go down. So just throwing that out there, giving you a little bit of a heads up on, you know, our programming and stuff like that for this series. We will be starting our Sims coverage starting tomorrow, so that's just kind of where that's going because of the new expansion pack, which I am super stoked about. So I want to just take a little bit of time right now. Again, please hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff here on the channel, as we're kind of just making our way downtown, all that stuff. And so we will have our 2-part Rumble / Worlds Collide event, however you want it, however we're going to phrase it. I need to make that decision very soon. When Worlds Rumble, there we go. When Rumbles Collide. I kind of like that one. That might stick. But submission attempt from Kofi Kingston, Pete Dunne with a counter with a jawbreaker. So that 2-part event should be right around the corner on June 17th and June 19th. That will be a Wednesday and Friday instead of a Tuesday and Thursday sort of situation. So in terms of the 3-day-a-week proceedings, or, you know, you'll at least have 3 days a week with the Universe mode. That's basically what I'm getting at. That's going to be for the foreseeable future. This series should go through at least, I want to say, July. I don't know what we're going to do after that. I really don't. But either way, we've got ourselves an interesting matchup underway here. But yeah, I want to give you a little bit of a heads up there just in case. But Pete Dunne on the offense right now. I'm excited just to see how this match unfolds. Both these men are very athletic in their own ways. Just, you know, Kofi Kingston has more of the aerial ground, not the aerial ground, has more of an aerial arsenal, and then of course Pete Dunne with the British strong style under his belt as well. Pun intended, I think. Oh, and a huge power bomb right there. It's going to be quite interesting, of course. Kofi Kingston, a former Intercontinental Champion in his own right. And, of course, all the drama that was involving Big E, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston. I think that should all be, like, settled at this point. But those two will be in action later on the evening. Kofi Kingston with a powerbomb. And Pete Dunne reverses. And another counter. Oh, my God. That was awesome. Right, crowd, get the chant going. But yeah, so Queen of the Ring action will continue on just our regular episodes. Again, the finals will be at our When Rumbles Collide. When Worlds Rumble. I'm trying to think of a kind of cool name for it to kind of combine the two a little bit. But Pete Dunne hitting that move right there on Kofi Kingston. And Kofi kicks out. crowd's actually getting really into this matchup, and I am too. Kofi with a huge kick. What's Kofi looking for here? Oh, and a huge suplex onto Pete Dunne right there from Kofi Kingston. What is Kofi looking for here? It looks like he's going to the top rope. What's Kofi looking for here? Oh, and a huge leg drop onto Pete Dunne from the top rope. I think Kofi might be going back for another one. We're going to find out. Oh, and Pete Dunne rolling out of the way. There's a reason why Pete Dunne has held on to that Intercontinental Championship that long. We might be seeing it here. Oh! And Pete Dunne hits it. Could this be it? And Kofi kicks out! Kofi Kingston is certainly a fighter. Holy crap. Kofi Kingston kicking out of the bitter end right there. Pete Dunne now going to the top rope. What's up with everybody going to the top rope? Oh my god, no way. And Pete Dunne with a moonsault from the top rope onto Kingston. Going to the air as well, so trying to match up aerial with aerial. Oh! And the Trouble in Paradise right there. Out of nowhere. The Trouble in Paradise that just came from out of nowhere. Holy crap, people. What an opening matchup this has been. What an opening matchup. Holy crap. What's Kofi going for here? Oh, and a huge clothesline from Pete Dunne. Here we go. Pete Dunne coming back into this. What's Kofi going for? Snapmare takedown. Kofi's getting back into that off. He's getting some offense in now. And Pete Dunne with the DDT right in the middle of the ring. We're going to see what all unfolds here. I think whoever hits their finisher next is going to get it. Is going to get the win. Again, Pete Dunne has the champion's advantage. That means that Kofi must win via pinfall or submission. Oh, and Kofi counters in the corner. What's Kofi got in mind here? What does Kofi have in mind here? Oh, and a huge counter from Pete Dunne. Another DDT onto Kingston right there. Apologies for the temporary quietness right there. Just, you know, chilling already. And Pete Dunne going in for the cover. Wow, that referee took a solid moment. And Pete Dunne successfully retaining that Intercontinental Championship. Huge win over Kofi Kingston, and what was honestly a back and forth battle between the two. Holy crap, what a matchup that we just saw, people. What a matchup indeed. Definitely the right matchup that, you know, that can kick things off here tonight. But Pete Dunne picking up a huge victory over Kofi Kingston here tonight. Huge championship defense for the Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne. That was like slightly delayed, as if I was like actually sort of like contemplating much.
The WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Well, to be fair, I was kind of like contemplating stuff, of course, but you know, my brain is just poop. Sometimes my brain is just poop. And there you have it, people. Pete Dunne successfully retaining the Intercontinental Championship here at TakeOver Cleveland. And what a matchup that we started things off with here tonight. Pete Dunne, of course, defeating Kofi Kingston just now. Let's continue, shall we? I think so. We're just getting started, people. We are just getting started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
And there you have it, people. We are starting things off not with one championship matchup, but also two championship matches. This time, Christina Jacobs defending the championship in her hometown of Cleveland against Mia Yim, the #1 contender. Mia Yim's been on quite a bit of a roll as of lately, so we're going to see how this unfolds. Mia Yim, the #1 contender, after winning a matchup just not that long ago on the channel and in the series. It's going to be quite interesting to see how this momentum can translate, or, you know, see how it goes. You know, potentially translate in this big matchup. Mia Yim, no stranger to the NXT Women's Championship picture, I should say, as she previously had some matchups against Sasha. I almost said Sasha Flair. I'm like thinking of like Sasha and Charlotte Flair because they're in a matchup later tonight against Toni Storm. But here we are. But Mia Yim, of course, had, you know, this is not her first time in the championship picture in the women's division. And we're just going to see how all this kind of unfolds over time in this matchup. And here comes the champ, ready to just defend the championship in-house on NXT TakeOver in her hometown. I swear, I sound like I'm just like short-circuiting or something, and I'm like, I swear I'm not like this. Well, to be fair, I sound like halfway out of it most of the time anyway, but branding. No, I'm only kidding. So, yeah, we got a huge championship matchup. We got our second of 4 championship matchups here tonight. So why not kick things off with 2 big championship matchups here at NXT TakeOver Cleveland. So let's get this party started. As you can see, the NXT Women's Championship right there. Take things away, Greg Hamilton.
Introducing the challenger, Mia Yim. And introducing the champion from Cleveland, Ohio. She is the NXT Women's Champion, Christina Jacobs.
And there it is, people. The NXT Women's Championship about to be on the line here tonight at TakeOver Cleveland. Jacobs versus Yim. Jacobs, of course, defending the championship against Mia Yim. So we're going to see what all happens. It's been a little while since, you know, Mia Yim's had a championship opportunity. And so tonight she gets that opportunity here tonight. Pete Dunne successfully retained the championship in the first matchup of the evening. Can Jacobs continue that championship streak, or will that kind of sour out? Or will we have a new champion, I should say. Jacobs going right for the scoop slam and hits it. Going in for a kick right there to kick things off. Pun intended, of course. That's how we roll here on the channel. Taking her time, smart strategy. These two, like, they're kind of indifferent, but like when you're in a championship matchup, It's about defending your championship, and it is about gaining the championship. Two are just facing off right here. Sling blade from Jacobs. I have no idea why it's like kind of going a little bit sluggish right now. Usually it's not like this. Oh, and Jacobs tries to go to the top rope, but Yim counters. Oh, right into a super Hurricane Rana right from the top rope right there. What is Yim looking for here? Oh, and a strike right to the back. Unique offense right there. Huge counter from Jacobs. Huge DDT and into the cover. And a 1 count for the champ against Mia Yim. Oh, and a huge front drop kick from Yim onto Jacobs right here. My apologies for switching over monitors, just so that way I could actually get an understanding and just better gist as to what in the world's going on here. Oh god, that's bright. My apologies, everybody. Oh, and a huge Hurricane Rana DDT onto the champion. Okay, no, it's not just me. Like, the match is... Like, everything's just going real slow right now. There's only so much that it can handle. So if it's going a little bit slower for y'all, it's slow on, like, all of my... both my monitors and stuff. So just giving y'all a heads up. I'm gonna assume it might be a combination of created content, potentially. I don't know. But either way, Mia Yim on the offense right now. Jacobs getting back up onto her feet. Mia Yim just right behind her. And what is Mia Yim going to do here? Oh, huge counter from Jacobs. Oh my god, that is bright. I am so sorry for anybody that's seeing that. Oh my god. Y'all, what in the world was that crazy lighting? What was that crazy lighting? I literally need a break after this match just because of that dang lighting. Holy crap. We might have to go in and fix this, people. We might have to go in and fix this. Oh, and a huge spinning kick from Mia Yim. Jacobs getting right back up. Oh, and a hair mat slam right there. Hair pull mat slam. Oh god, no, don't go to the outside! Oh god, we're gonna have to fix this in between matches. It's fine. And Yim wisely bringing back the champ into the ring. Because, again, champion's advantage, championship can only lose hands on a pinfall or submission. Unless if the stipulation says otherwise, like a last person standing match or, you know, submission match where it's like submissions only. What is Jacobs looking for here? Oh, and a huge neck breaker right there going right into the cover. Oh, and a huge 1 count right there from the referee. Oh! Huge counter from Mia Yim. And a huge Hurricane Rana from Yim onto Jacobs. Will Mia Yim, you know, silence the critics? Or will Jacobs retain? And holy crap! The frame rate... My dudes, the frame rate. We're gonna have to adjust this lighting after this matchup, so... in case if you might see a bit of a difference after this matchup, just letting y'all know about that. That it's gonna be a little bit different. Counter from Jacobs onto Mia Yim right here. Oh, and another huge neck breaker. Yim countering, ducking out of the way. Oh! Oh, and it looks like Mia Yim was trying to go for some kind of a bear hug right there. Oh, and another huge counter from Mia Yim. Oh, a counter from the champ. Good lord, these two are like reading each other's minds right here. Even the referee is like, I'm trying to back away from this, fam. Oh, and another huge counter. Oh, right into a hip toss. And Jacobs sliding in there for the cover. And a 1 count. And a 1 count, friendos. And a 1 count. Huge kick right there. Followed up by a spinning toe kick, heel kick right there. I'm like, it's one of the two right there. Spinning heel kick. There we go. I know that's the technical term. Right. Oh, and a huge counter. Oh, and a huge snapmare takedown from Mia Yim, following up with a huge kick right to the back. Can Mia Yim continue to build on this momentum? And the champ strikes back. What is she looking for here? Oh, and a huge springboard. Oh my god, a huge arm drag takedown, following that up with a huge drop kick from the champ. What a move right there. Definitely showing. Oh, a huge kick right there. Following up by the Spanish fly and into the cover. Could this be it? And Mia Yim kicking right out of the Spanish fly right there. And that knee strike that preceded it. Holy crap, what a showing here tonight. Oh, I think she's going for it. And the crossface is locked in. And Mia Yim taps out. Decisive victory. Okay, what is going on with the camera angle right there? But we have 2 championship defenses here tonight. Here at Takeover Cleveland. A huge victory for the hometown champ right here. And what was really a huge back and forth matchup between Jacobs and Yim. Yim is back onto her feet. Jacobs extends the hand. The two shake it out. Look at that. This is the stuff we like to see here. And this is the stuff we like to see here on NXT. Christina Jacobs getting a huge win. Mia Yim raising her arm up. Sign of respect. Definitely earning the respect of the locker room right there. Another huge championship defense from Christina Jacobs. Who will be next to challenge the champ? Well, let's continue onward. And so, there you have it. 2 successful championship defenses. Will we have 2 more, or will we get new champions? Well, we're going to find out later on in the evening, people, but we've got so much more action coming up. So get your snacks, get your drinks, and just get cozy. Let's keep going. And here we go, everyone. We are back with one more of our several matchups to go. Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe is your next matchup here tonight. So, full disclaimer, I literally was... I just slept for like 12 or 13 hours. So that happened. Alright, I guess we're not getting a ring introduction? Alright, I guess not. So, I guess I have to fill the void with my voice. So, yeah, I slept for about like 12 or 13 hours between the last match and like this match. So, in case you're wondering why this is a little bit on the later side today, well, it's at least there. I think that's what should count. But either way around, Roman Reigns on his way down to the ring. He's had a number of run-ins with Samoa Joe. Both men have they've returned since their last matches here on NXT. Both of these guys have something to prove, whether that's to themselves and to the world, but probably both, I would argue. But either way around, I am excited as heck to see how this matchup pans out. So as always, get your snacks, get your choice of beverage. I just got some water and I have some makeshift soup, as in like I used a ramen noodle packet with like some noodles and like some frozen veggies. So that happened. Either way around, as always, just hit the like button, subscribe button, and leave a comment, because all that helps the channel grow and all that good stuff. But there he is, the big dog Roman Reigns here tonight. I don't know why I'm talking so quietly. And here he comes out now. Here is Samoa Joe. Fans are still pretty much squarely behind Samoa Joe, so we're gonna see how this goes. Pun intended. And plus, like, broth is good for one's voice as well, whether that's a veggie broth, a chicken broth, whatever, so it's helping my voice out quite a bit because it was kind of going in and out there for a moment, but I think we're good. I don't know why I slept for so dang long. I'm still trying to figure that out. But either way, Samoa Joe is out here to compete here tonight. So we're gonna keep things going. We're just gonna keep things going. Samoa Joe taking on Roman Reigns here tonight. Just your normal one-on-one matchup. But it should be quite an interesting matchup, to say the least. Okay, I think the weather alert thing is going off now. Okay, well, I didn't fix the arena in between parts, or in between recording sessions like I mentioned I would. But I think the lighting just changed because it can. Alright then, this is fun. So here we go, Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns. Holy crap, that needs... I'm gonna fix that before the next match. Samoa Joe kind of pandering to the crowd a little bit. Roman Reigns just taking advantage of the situation. Irish whip into the corner. What is Reigns looking for here? Tornado DDT. So I kind of like this lighting a little bit, but that outside lighting is going to annoy the crap out of me. So I'm going to go in and fix the lighting in between matches, like I keep saying I'm going to. Alright then, I just heard like a bunch of car horns outside my apartment. Oh my god. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day so far. So yeah, starting tomorrow we'll be focusing a little bit more on The Sims, but rest assured, your Monday, Wednesday, and Friday Universe Mode content will remain the same. So that's kind of where we're going at this point. Like I've mentioned, I think, earlier in this episode, / in Takeover, Samoa Joe going for the cover. And a 1 count. I'm really interested to see who's going to win this matchup. Could go either way, but oh my god, oh no. Don't fight on the outside. My apologies, everyone. We're gonna fix this lighting in a little while. Like, in between this match and the next match. I promise. Oh my god, that is terrible lighting. This was not planned, by the way. Like, the lighting issue wasn't, so just giving you all a heads up there. Referee's at a 5 count. I want a kick from Reigns. I don't like where this is going at all. Oh, good lord, that powerbomb from Roman Reigns. Oh, and Joe just slamming Roman Reigns right into the post right there before breaking up that 10 count. My apologies if y'all can't see anything. Like, I can barely make out who's who myself just because it's like it's so dark. I don't think we had like that bad of a lighting issue in the last couple of matches now that I'm thinking about it. And there goes Samoa Joe. Once again, corner ring post. I think Joe's going back inside the ring. Referee's at an 8 count. And Joe breaking things up at 9. Apparently he doesn't want to like win that way, or however you want to go about it. Oh my god, the lighting's even worse when you get onto this side. Yeah, my apologies, everyone. This was not planned. Like, not at all. Oh, God. Levels, am I right? Right. There we go. I didn't have my volume stuff at the usual level or anything like that. There we go. The action's back inside the ring. A Uranagi from Samoa Joe. Is that it? Could that be what Samoa Joe needs to pick up the huge win here tonight? And Roman Reigns kicking right out. This is going to be quite interesting. This match has been quite interesting, to say the least. They've been breaking up countouts. I'm assuming that they want a decisive winner, which that makes sense to me. And I think that's what we all want, right? Right. And Samoa Joe on the offense this time. What's he up to here now? Oh, and a huge counter and headbutt from Roman Reigns. And a huge throw from Reigns onto Joe. What's Roman's lining it up? And a spear onto Samoa Joe. Could this be it? Roman just took a solid moment right there after the spear and did not go for the cover. Does that mean that he wants more punishment for Samoa Joe, or what's going on here? Because I got questions. We're going to assume that's the case. These two have made things very personal backstage and in-ring attacks, all that stuff. I think he's going for it here. Oh! And Samoa Joe hits it. Could this be it? And it looks like Roman Reigns not going for that cover might come to bite him. Samoa Joe for the cover. And Reigns kicks out. What is it going to take to put one of these two men away? What is it going to take, people? And the Superman punch connects. And Roman Reigns picks up the win here tonight against Samoa Joe. Definitely a huge win for him. What does this mean for NXT going forward? Well, people, time will tell, but definitely a strong showing from both of these two men here tonight. But definitely Roman Reigns picked up the big win, even though he really could have gotten the win after that spear, potentially. But Roman Reigns hit the Superman punch from out of nowhere, and there you have it. Roman Reigns picking up a huge win here tonight. And there you have it, people. Roman Reigns putting away Samoa Joe. I'm not sure if that's going to be the end of the rivalry. Time will tell. But for right now, Roman Reigns, huge win here tonight.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
And here we go, people. Tag team action about to go underway. The New Day's had some issues, but we're going to see if they're going to be able to resolve them here tonight and be on the same page against AOP in an Extreme Rules match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And at a combined weight of 490 pounds, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Here we go, people. Big E, Xavier Woods in the New Day. just coming right on out here. And as we've seen in the past several weeks, there's been some tension between these two, but I think they might be on the right track back to proving why they believe they're the #1 tag team here on NXT. Of course, now that we've got a cross-brand tag team division, that's going to be even more interesting to see how the New Day kind of fits in. But for right now, I'm excited to see where this goes, honestly. I really, really am. But for now, here we go, people. Here we go. Xavier Woods and Big E here tonight. Of course, lots of just tension between the two, to say the least, but I think they might be on the same page, but only tonight will tell whether or not they're fully on the same page. And so here we go, AOP on their way down to the ring. Obviously a cohesive unit that we've seen here. Right.
And at a combined weight of 620 pounds, Razor and Akam, AOP!
So yeah, here we go, people. Here we go. We've got AOP in the New Day. Kofi Kingston was unsuccessful in his challenge against, or his quest for the Intercontinental Championship against Pete Dunne here tonight, but definitely a strong showing from Kofi. Can the New Day pick up a huge win, or will they also lose as well? Well, we're going to find out here tonight for sure. So let's get this party started. Let's just get things going. Underway here tonight, New Day versus AOP Extreme Rules match. So anything is going to go, essentially. So that's kind of where we're at. No titles on the line, just vengeance. That's pretty much where it's going. Just sweet, sweet vengeance. And honestly, we want to see them get on the same page. And apologies, I went to check the lighting. It's still going to be very dark, very much the same thing. I think I changed it from like white to blue or something in the ring. I can't tell. Oh, Xavier Woods just trying to talk things over with the referee for a second. So, yeah, there's nothing I can really change about the lighting or anything like that. I don't know if that's just because of the creating arena sort of thing. So just giving you all a heads up, we will not have this issue going in moving forward for future Takeover events. That much I will say. I swear to God, I did playtest this, like, beforehand, and it was not like this at all. So, just giving you all a heads up right there. Oh, and Xavier Woods just getting thrown right across the ring just like that. Big E, huge power bomb onto the mat. What is going on here? Alright. Big E looks like he's, you know, right on it. What is Xavier Woods looking for here? Huge scoop slam. A huge kick from Woods. Huge punch. Apologies if it's like bright as crap outside the ring. Oh god, that's so bright. Everything's fine. Okay, I don't know what we're going with here because of the user AI. Oh god, my apologies to everybody. Just in general watching this. Oh! Big E focusing on AOP as well as Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods bringing a table into the matchup. We're not quite sure what's going to go down with that said table. What is Xavier Woods looking for here? Huge head scissors, and Jesus take the wheel, the light is bright. I keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, AOP going for the cover. And a 2 count. Woods kicks out. Both members of AOP are inside the ring against Xavier Woods. Woods trying to just stay in this for the sake of his tag team partner. Oh, and a huge Uranagi right there. Big E is on the outside of the ring now, taking care of business. Which, again, my apologies for the very bright lights. For some reason, like, the bright lights only, like, happen, like, when somebody goes outside the ring, pretty much. So it's like, well, what the crap's going on here? Xavier Woods is getting his butt whooped here. And now both New Day members on the outside of the ring, and the action spills to the outside. Oh, and a huge counter, and apologies for the bright light of death. I feel like I need to include that in some sort of way in my title. Like just the bright light of doom or something. I feel like that'd be very fitting. Alright, it looks like we got one half of each team on the inside of the ring and one half of the team inside the ring now. What's AOP doing? And a chair is brought into the matchup. We got a table inside the ring. Alright then, that was exciting. Just, you know, not where I wanted to go, but you know what? It's fine. Xavier Woods slowing things down a little bit here. Would say that's, you know, pretty smart and reasonable strategy here. Like, I swear to God, I did indeed playtest this stuff before going into this takeover event. I'm not even joking. Oh. And Woods is now on the table. What's going on here? Oh, and a choke slam right through the table onto Xavier Woods. And a kick out at 2. What a choke slam. What a move right there. But Big E right back inside the ring here tonight. Woods might be out of it, people. But of course he gets picked back up. Not sure how wise of a strategy this is on AOP's behalf or anything like that. Just gonna throw that out there. But we did have tables, and I think the fans are, you know, the WWE Universe, I should say, they're gonna be quite pleased about that, to say the least. Counter from Woods. Oh, and a huge move from Woods right there. Big E and Woods are now in control here tonight. Big E going to the outside of the ring. What is Big E looking for here? Oh, another huge chokeslam right onto Xavier Woods, but Big E with the baseball bat. Going right after AOP. Oh god, the bright light of doom is coming. Brace yourselves. Oh my god. Aliens, people. Aliens have made it to the show. Oh my god. And AOP just going right after Big E inside the middle of the ring, but Xavier Woods not one to stay down for long. What is AOP going to bring in this time? Another dang table? Another dang table. Oh, and a snap suplex from Woods onto AOP right there. I love how I'm just, like, not even bothering with the names. And Woods breaking things up and Big E kicking out right at 2. Oh! Oh, God. I'm in pain just watching that. Oh, and a huge counter from Woods. What's he looking for here? Oh, what a move from Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods pulling out all the stops right here tonight. Really just bringing it to AOP. He's fighting back 2-on-1. I want a code breaker right there. And all 3 men are down, but Big E coming on in inside the ring. Huge counter from AOP. What a matchup, people. What a matchup. I think he's going for it. Lost in the woods. Can Xavier Woods get the pinfall for his team? And Xavier Woods picking up the huge win for his team here tonight. What a matchup that we just saw, people. We had tables, we had baseball bats, we had a chair. Definitely an interesting matchup, to say the least, here tonight.
Here are your winners, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Notice how the lighting changes from, like, the match to, like, the victory scenes and everything like that. Like, this arena's gone wild. But either way around, I think it's safe to say that these two are indeed on the same page here tonight, Francesca included. So I say let's continue, let's keep things going. Alright everyone, and we are back with more NXT action here tonight. So yeah, as you can see, oh okay, well I was gonna say, as you can see, the lighting isn't terrible, just during a match it's terrible.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
And here he comes. Brock Lesnar on his way down to the ring. Oh my god. I'm just like, still kind of blown away that it's like the lighting looks so normal during the entrances and whatnot, and then it's like, it's not normal. So, yeah, lighting issues aside, it's been an interesting show to say the least. Lots of interesting developments, twists and turns, all that kind of good jazz. So, here we go, Brock Lesnar. Oh yeah, I think the only thing I did change was, like, the blue lighting. Like, it was kind of just white lighting before, but then I just made it kind of blue lighting. But yeah, you can see, like, during the entrances and victory scenes, the lighting's not messed up, and then it's, like, in the ring, it's, like, all weird.
From Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
So yeah, to say I'm a little irked is kind of an understatement, but we are halfway through the show, people. Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar both have one win against each other, and tonight they are looking to pick up that, you know, 2-1 overall sort of standing, I guess. I don't even know how you would even word it. I don't know. It's fine. Everything is fine. So here we go. Bobby Lashley on his way down to the ring to take on Brock Lesnar in a no-holds-barred match. The last couple matches were just regular old singles matches, but to break up this tie, so to speak, I think we've got to, you know, go for it with, you know, to break up that tie. Throw in a little wrench into the mix with a no-holds-barred match, you know, to kind of switch things up a little bit, keep them on their toes, that sort of thing. So the only way that you can win this match is by pinfall or submission. So just giving you a little bit of insight there. Fans are chanting for Suplex City. The bright light of doom is back. I sense it. I can feel it. And this is where I wish I had, like, advanced, like, editing software. just so that way I could, like, color correct the crap out of this, but here we go. And by that I mean, like, just for, like, the lighting and stuff like that. Because, like, that's all fine, like, if you're focusing on, like, the lighting and stuff like that, then, like, that's, like, a fine use of, like, editing and stuff like that. So, anyway around. Oh my god, dude, I'm tired. Like, I literally slept 12, 13 hours within the last 24. And I'm still freaking tired. I think it's because I haven't had any caffeine in my system for several days. So that could be it. But I don't know, fam. I really don't know. Brock Lesnar going right for Bobby Lashley right here tonight. These two men are two of the most athletic guys that we have on our roster. Two of the more just dominant dudes we have on the brand. But we're going to see who's going to come out with the huge win here tonight. Will it be Brock Lesnar? Will it be Bobby Lashley? Well, we're going to find out here tonight. Oh, huge right hand from Lashley. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might make a cup of coffee before the next match. Because coffee just sounds really good right now. I might get some delivery later, too. Like, whenever I record one of these takeover events, I literally decide to get delivery. Just because of the fact that sometimes you gotta reward yourselves. So there's that. And Lesnar going after Lashley. Huge suplex onto Lashley. Stomping away right here tonight. I get so distracted. I promise I don't get, like, as distracted as you would think. But here we are. And a huge counter from Lashley. Oh, huge clothesline. On to Brock Lesnar from Bobby Lashley. Which one of these two men will pull out with a huge win here tonight? I don't think they care what stipulation there is. I think they just want to prove who is the more dominant competitor. Of course, both of them have had their ups and downs here on NXT, to say the least. But it's going to be quite interesting to see how all of this unfolds. Okay, now I'm not noticing the big light of doom. But to be fair, I feel like that could always change. So, yeah, we're like, what, 8 or 9 patches deep at this point for 2K20, and things are still not working. Which sounds about right, honestly. But yeah, starting tomorrow, we'll have some Sims content rolling on out as well. But we will have our universe mode as normal of a schedule as possible. So we'll go back to our Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because Royal Rumble's going to be a 2-parter. I am going to just give y'all, like, Royal Rumble Worlds Collide, however we're going to phrase it. I like when Rumbles collide, honestly. Because it sounds kind of cool. Or it's like when... Or maybe even like... I was going to go with When Worlds Collide, but I'm pretty positive that's the name of a song. So, copyright, that's a thing. Right. Yeah, we're Spotifying this up. Can we fact check in real time around here? But yeah, Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley. Lesnar on the offense right here. Oh, and a huge slam from Lashley onto... Oh, yep, the bright light of doom is back. The alien light is... It kind of reminds me of like how hospitals have like these really bright freaking lights all the time. Y'all know, if you've ever been to a hospital before, like... whether that's for a visit or otherwise, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yes! Oh my god! I remember it. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, hold up, here's their song called Worlds Collide. It's from Power Man 5000. It was released in, like, the early to mid 2000s, so the song is almost 20 years old. It's almost like 15, 20 years old now, which is crazy. But it popped up at first in some of the early... WWE games that came out around that time. Most notably, the band's music was around for the first SVR game, which came out in 2004. So, there you go. So it's at least gotta be, the song itself, it's probably like 15 years old, I would conservatively say. But here we go, the action spilling back inside the ring. I'm kind of intentionally steering a little off topic at points, mainly because of the surgery light. I don't even know where... It's like I'm torn between the alien light, surgery light, whatever. Oh, and Lashley hits it. Lashley back on the offense right here. Lesnar, huge punch in exchange, in return. Lashley with a huge counter. Oh, and a German suplex from Bobby Lashley onto Brock Lesnar. And Lashley taking a second just to pose for the crowd. Not sure if that's going to bite him in the butt, but here we are. I said butt. I'm a child at times, I swear. What is Lashley looking for here? I don't like this. Oh my god, and a huge superplex from the top rope. The strength of Bobby Lashley is unreal, and I think we keep forgetting about that. But Brock Lesnar, huge counter right there. And he goes right in for it. I think he's going for it. Oh, and Lesnar hits the F5. Could this be it? And Lashley kicks out of the F5. How? Oh no, Brock's looking for something else here. I think he's got it locked in. I think he's got the Kimura lock locked in. Could this be it? Or will Lashley somehow power out of this? And Lashley powers out. And Lashley with the military press. Right into that slam. Jesus, take the wheel. Lashley going in for the cover right here. And a huge kick out from Brock Lesnar. The fact that Lashley just did that after dealing with an F5. How is this man still going? Oh, huge move from Lashley. Could this be it? And Brock Lesnar kicks out. Jesus. Y'all, these two did not need a match stipulation in hindsight, but you know what? They are still going just at each other's throats. Huge elbow drop onto Lesnar from Lashley. I think of their 3 encounters, this one's probably the best one. That much I will argue. It has been just so back and forth. Oh no. Lesnar, one German. Oh god, I think he's looking for it. I think Lesnar's looking for it. And a second German suplex, not letting up. And a third German suplex. Bobby Lashley just got taken to Suplex City here tonight. Brock Lesnar going for the cover. And Lesnar pulls out the win here tonight. And what was really any man's match. Holy crap. What a showing here tonight from both of these men right here. Lesnar looking, he's going outside the ring. What? Oh no. I don't like this. Brock, what are you doing? No! And Brock Lesnar coming back in with a steel chair. I don't think these two... Like I was going to say, I don't think the issues between these two... I mean, they're far from over, people. Brock Lesnar attacking Bobby Lashley with a steel chair just now. In the middle of the ring after picking up the huge win here tonight. What does that mean for Lashley and Lesnar going forward? Well, my friends, stay tuned and we'll find out. But let's keep things going. We got 2 more championship matches and a huge triple threat match coming up. So as always, just get your snacks. Let's keep this. We'll find out what happens with these two in the near future. But for right now, we got to keep going. Alright, well I guess we're not getting a full intro. Alright then. Either way around, we are here. We are live. We have our tag team title unification match here tonight. So get your popcorn, get your snacks ready. Oh, okay.
It is for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 391 pounds, Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, Moustache Mountain.
Now the real question is, why is it that like one championship is like where it's supposed to be, like, you know, layered properly. The other one's not layered properly. And there goes the alien surgery light. Featuring the alien light. I think that's what we're gonna call it. I don't know. Maybe the surgery light might be. I don't know. Y'all tell me what we're gonna call it. But either way, Moustache Mountain, the NXT Tag Team Champions, will be taking on the Street Profits. Again, as mentioned a couple episodes back, or at least within the last couple of episodes, I should say, the tag team division is officially cross-brand. It makes logical sense because there's only a handful of teams on each show. And so that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, so both the tag team champions are going to be going at it here tonight to see who's going to be the undisputed tag team champion. And yes, my friends, we've got some coffee. We're going to be all ready to go. And here come the Street Profits. So far, I think that's the design that we might keep, just because it says World Tag Team Champions. So, let me all know in the comments if that's what you want to see, and if not, we'll change things. So here we go, the Street Profits on their way down to the ring. The World Tag Team Champions. Technically they should be like the Raw Tag Team Champions. But, you know what? This belt looks much, much cooler than the just red belt. And plus there is a little twinge of red in there. So that way it kind of represents both brands. And Jesus, air conditioning system, cut it out. But here we go. This is going to be a fun matchup, for sure. We got Moustaches versus Smoke. I don't know if that would be how you would effectively advertise or promote this match, but here we are. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be quite a fun matchup. With the bright light of doom. There we go, that's what, do y'all see that? That was what I changed, was the blue lighting right there in the background. But here we are, the World Tag Team Championship. It looks vintage and retro, and I'm kind of here for it, but it still looks pretty good. Looks pretty cool to me. There we go, the challenge. Actually, no, they're both the champions, but okay. We're slowly going crazy, people. But there they are, the Tag Team Champions. The World Tag Team Championships are on the line. Will it be Moustache Mountain? Will it be the Street Profits? We're about to find out who's going to be our undisputed Tag Team Champion here tonight, with the bright light of doom included. Why is Tyler Bate looking back over at Trent Seven like that? I'm a little concerned here. Like, we don't need any more tag teams just turmoiling, to say the least. Oh, and a huge counter from Bate. Oh, and a huge punch right there. Dawkins countering. Oh, and a huge gutbuster right there. And Montez Ford inside the ring right here. What's going on right here? Also, my apologies if it's going like really slow, like that's just how it's actually going for some reason right now. Oh! And both of them missing the strikes, ducking out of each other's way. Oh! Huge move right there from Bate. Let's see what's going down right here. Counter from Ford. Counter from Bate. This could be the opening right here. And Bate tags in 7. Frequent tags are going to help out both teams quite a bit, as we've sort of seen already. They've got the right strategy, at least. frequent tags are good tags. Not to mention, you've got to be on the same page, right? Like, you've got to be on the same page in these sorts of situations right here. Huge uppercut right to Montez Ford. Oh! Ford ducking out of the way right there. Followed up by a huge bulldog from Ford onto 7 right here. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit more alive now that I've had some bean juice, aka coffee. Look, okay, whenever people just call it, oh, coffee's just bean juice, like, I've come to embrace it at this point. Like, that's just where we're at. Like, I haven't had coffee in a few days, so that probably explains it. Like, maybe it's the caffeine detox or something. I don't know. We're gonna figure things out. It's fine. Huge kick. What's he going for here? Looks like... Oh, huge suplex right there. Oh, and Ford kipping right up, and 7 tags bait back into the matchup. Oh, and runs right into a clothesline from Montez Ford. I was gonna say, is Tyler Bate okay? Like, do we need to go check out on him for a second? It was, like, hard to tell because he just, like, was straight up not moving for a split second. I'm like, are you okay, dude? Oh, huge chop. Oh, and Bate retaliates with another huge chop right to the chest. Oh, huge move from Bate. And Ford, huge jawbreaker right there. Oh, followed up by spinning heel kick right onto Tyler Bate. It's definitely been a strong showing from both teams, especially Montez Ford. Oh, and a huge, huge elbow drop onto Tyler Bate here tonight. And Bate rolls out of the way. Oh, and just throwing Ford across the ring. What? Okay, I just heard some sort of weird loud noise. I feel like that's in every episode at this point. Let's be real. Somebody go back and, like, actually just try to spot out, like, where I talk about, like, random noises, because I feel like that's kind of just the tone that we're going for here. Oh my god. And Tyler Bate going for the cover and a rope break. Probably should have looked at that a little closer. Oh, and a huge Hurricane Rana, and Bate gets the tag in, and Montez Ford gets the tag in to Angelo Dawkins right here. Definitely got the both of the fresh partners in this matchup right here tonight. Oh. Huge counter. Oh! What's Dawkins going for here? Oh, and another gut buster. It's definitely been a back and forth matchup, and I've quite enjoyed it. Huge powerbomb onto Dawkins. Oh! Okay, I thought he was going to counter that for a second, but I guess not. I thought Dawkins was about to counter that move, but that didn't happen. Slowing the pace down, that is a smart strategy right there. And 7 going in for the cover. And Dawkins kicking out at 1. What do these two teams have to do to win the match? Huge counter once again from Dawkins. 7's on the mat right there. Oh, huge clothesline. Oh, and outside the ring. And Tyler Bate is back inside the match right here against Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits. Oh, huge suplex and into the cover. And again, once again, the rope break comes into play here. That rope break, people, that rope break. And Bate realizing this, going in for the cover once again. And a 2 count. Oh, counter from Dawkins. What is he going for here? Oh, and Bate ducks out of the way. Huge kick. Oh, another huge right punch. Trying to go for a kick, but Bate reverses into a spinning heel kick once again, or spinning toe kick. However you want to phrase it, it's somewhere in the foot region. Wait, is that a thing? The foot region? Somebody please shed some light on this, please. And the airplane spin. Tyler Bate has just remarkable strength. Just in general, that I think we don't acknowledge too often. I swear, it's like I sound tired, but like haven't had coffee in like several days now, so I think we're okay. May the bean juice be with you. And Tyler Bate getting whatever energy left in his system out on that airplane spin, tagging in Trent Seven. Smart decision to get frequent tags, and that's what these teams are doing. Again, it's for all the marbles right here. Oh, and a huge suplex right there onto Dawkins. Ford trying to get his partner back into this matchup. Oh, God, and he hits it. Could this be it? Oh, and Dawkins kicks out right as Ford breaks up the pin. Those two are definitely very much on the same page if we had any doubts whatsoever. But again, you never know. Like, we almost had the breakup of the New Day happen. We had the breakup of the Viking Raiders happen. It's been a time. It's a counter from Seven once again. Dawkins with the counter, right hand. This has been very much a great matchup here tonight. Oh, strong maneuver right there. What was it? I don't even know. I suck at descriptions sometimes. Like, do you ever realize when you're, like, trying to say something, and then it's like, oh crap, I suck at thinking. Looks like they're going for a double team here. What are they doing? Oh, and the double powerbomb onto Dawkins right here. Montez Ford trying to will back in his partner, and this time it's not near the ropes. And a 1 count. Angelo Dawkins still in this matchup. Trent Seven trying to get Montez Ford out of the ring. Smart strategy. Tyler Bate on the offense once again. I think he's looking for it. Oh, and he hits it right into the cover. And he kicks out at 2. He kicks out at 2. What is it going to take? Y'all, I could just watch these two in like a series of 5 or 7, however many matches. But once again, Moustache Man with the double team right there. But that only gives way for Montez Ford to come back inside the ring. Huge clothesline onto Trent Seven from Montez Ford. People, just get your popcorn for this matchup's been great. I'm not just saying that either. It's just... Oh, and a huge elbow onto Seven right there. And my... Oh, God. I'm in pain just looking... Every time that elbow hits, like, I am in pain. Action's going to the outside of the ring. Will the alien light come into play? Ah, yes, the alien light is back. Although it's not as bad as it was. Like, okay, this is not as bad. I don't know what's been going on in some cases where it's, like, not too shabby. Huge drop kick from Ford Tyler Bates watching on like, oh buddy, don't do anything. But the surgery light is the bright light of doom. I think that's what we decided on, right? Yeah. When worlds rumble. I was gonna say when royal worlds rumble, but I don't think... Well, to be fair, not all the countries in the world, like, are royal, technically. And Trent 7 trying to get over to the corner, but it looks like Montez Ford trying to slow him down. Oh, and Ford goes to the top rope, and Tyler Bate is fresh in the match right here tonight. My voice just cracked, and I don't know why. What a matchup this has been. By far, this, for me personally, this one's been one of my favorite matches. I'm not just saying that either. But huge move right there from Ford, dragging in Tyler Bate in the middle of the ring. I just heard something just, like, really weird outside. Compilation of how many times I hear weird noises outside. I think that should be a thing. Somebody get on it. What is Ford looking for here? I think he might be looking for that leg drop that I think he's famous for. Or the frog splash. There we go. I'm like, I know it's a leg drop or something. And the Street Profits win here tonight. They are your unified tag team champions, but by God, I'd be lying if I didn't say that I want another match between these two teams. What a match we just saw, people. The Street Profits getting the upper hand here tonight. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I want another matchup here. But now that we've got a Raw tag team having the championship, what is that going to look like for the foundation going forward of this tag team division? Very much a well-earned match here from the Street Profits. And what a showing, people. What a showing. Holy crap. This is quite exciting. This was a great match in general, and I think I can at least speak for myself.
WWE Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins.
I think I can at least speak for myself when I say that this was a match. It was... what a match. I think it could be a wild card match for Match of the Night, potentially. And there you have it, people. The Street Profits are now your undisputed tag team champions. What a showing from Moustache Mountain, and also, of course, the Street Profits who picked up the huge win here tonight. This has been quite a battle between the two teams, just from this matchup alone. What's going to be next for the Street Profits? Well, we're going to find out what's next for Moustache Mountain. We're going to see what all unfolds, but we've got undisputed tag team champions. We're going to keep that belt design for right now. So, hopefully, if you all like the design, we'll keep it. But if not, let me know. And if you want to share your own custom designs as well, feel free to do so, because that's just how I roll around here. We like to keep things open-ended and all that good stuff. So, on that note, let's keep this going. But what a match. That could be a potential match of the night candidate, honestly. So, either way, let's keep this going. We got two more huge matchups about to go underway to end things here at Takeover Cleveland. And here we go, people. Triple threat action about to go underway here tonight. This feud has been kind of bubbling up the last several weeks, so let's get things going.
A triple threat match, making her way to the ring from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
And here comes Toni Storm, of course, having some run-ins with Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair. But I think this is going to be, this is a matchup I'm looking forward to, especially, like, we just came off that really huge tag team match where we had our undisputed tag team champions crowned in the form of the Street Profits. So we've been having some breakout performances here tonight for sure. Could this be it for Toni Storm? We're going to find out. She'll be in action against two of the four horsewomen of WWE, and that is, none other than Sasha Banks, the former NXT Women's Champion, and Charlotte Flair, the Queen.
And her opponents, first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
And here comes Sasha Banks down to the ring here tonight. She's had a pretty, decent time here on NXT. She was our first NXT Women's Champion and so far our longest, although that may or may not, be continuing to be a thing. So, yeah, we're going to see what all unfolds. Of course, Sasha and Charlotte go back quite a bit in general, but Sasha Banks and wait, hold up here. What am I talking about? No redos. Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair, they have their history, but Toni Storm has had some issues with both of them as of lately, or rather, they've had some issues with Toni Storm. So we're kind of going to see what's going to unfold, to say the least, between the three women here tonight, and who knows?
From the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Like I said, who knows where this is going to go, but here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Of course, we have our Queen of the Ring tournament that will be back up and, in action starting on Monday as well. I hope you all are enjoying that tournament because I felt like we needed a tournament of some sort because it's been a little bit of time. But here comes Charlotte Flair. Of course, Flair and Banks have plenty of history between the two. But Toni Storm being the third element, some might be thinking that she might be the wild card in this match. Because, well, she's had matches with both Flair and Banks in recent weeks, but she's somehow gotten into this matchup with these two women. I'm excited to see how this matchup is going to pan out. I want to know who's going to win this matchup, who's going to have a breakout performance, all that stuff. But here we go, people. Banks versus Storm versus Flair. Do y'all see what I mean? Like, the lighting's okay until the match starts. But even then, I like this weird lighting. And the bright light of doom is returning. Toni Storm, Sasha Banks going at each other right away. Charlotte Flair inserting herself right into the midst of things. And Flair going for the quick cover right there. The referee took a solid second to get over there. But Storm immediately kicking out, realizing that this can be a breakout performance for really any of these three. All three of these women could really use a big win. And this could be it. So here we go, people. Here we go. Toni Storm going right for Charlotte Flair this time. A huge pile driver onto Flair. Banks is kind of backing away for the time being. I kind of don't blame her. Flair going onto the outside a little bit. Storm going for Northern Lights onto Banks. What a night it's been here tonight. We have an undisputed tag team champion. We have undisputed tag team champions, I should say. And we had 2 title retentions here tonight. We still have our NXT Championship matchup later on in the evening as well. But for now, we have Storm, Flair, Banks, triple threat action here tonight. Huge suplex from Toni Storm. And Storm's the one that's still standing in this, which is quite interesting to see. And there goes the bright light of doom. That's what we're calling it from now on, the bright light of doom. But here we go, people. Flair, Banks, and Storm. Banks and Storm are in the inside of the ring. Banks in control here. Flair back inside the ring. And Flair hits the DDT, the float over DDT. Banks rolls out of the ring and into the bright light of doom. Flair going right for Storm this time and goes for the cover. And Storm kicks out right away. What a matchup that this has been. So here we go. All three women are back inside the ring. Apologies for the quick pause for a moment. But here we go. What is Flair going for here? Huge move right there from Flair. Storm rolling outside the ring. And the return of the bright light of doom. Flair and Banks are inside the ring trying to rekindling their feud, as we have seen over the course of the last so many years. They started out together, and well, their feud's been reignited here tonight in a little bit here and there. And Flair goes back inside the ring here tonight. What is Flair looking for? Oh, and a huge shoulder breaker onto Banks right there. I was like looking at Toni Storm and then, oh my god, Toni Storm going for the cover onto Charlotte Flair. And that was the closest 2 count if I've ever seen one. Holy crap, Toni Storm. Oh my god, what a showing from Toni Storm here tonight. As she goes into the cover, Sasha Banks slowly... Oh wait, no, she's not going in for the cover. I thought she was. But you know what? Several headbutts to slow down the Queen. Definitely a smart strategy countering Sasha Banks. Huge headbutt onto Banks right there. As Storm puts her attention once again onto Charlotte Flair. And Flair counters a huge kick, taking down Toni Storm. She's taunting as Storm gets herself back onto her feet along the ropes right there. And apologies for the bright light of doom, but there was nothing I could really do about it. And Flair slowing things down a little bit, trying to slow down Toni Storm's momentum. But Banks gets herself back into the matchup, and a huge spear from Charlotte Flair as Banks goes in for the cover. Flair breaking things up here tonight. But Banks, what is she looking for here? Huge neck breaker onto Charlotte Flair. And Banks and Storm are back at it inside the ring here tonight. Oh. What is Sasha looking for here? Storm's on the top rope. Oh my god, no way. Holy crap, Sasha hit it. And the crowd is even chanting, "This is awesome." And Sasha Banks picks up the huge win here tonight. Charlotte Flair on the outside of the ring. But what a showing from all three of these women here tonight. What a showing. All three of these women delivered here tonight. And holy crap. What a matchup from Banks, Flair, and Storm here tonight. Holy crap. Sasha Banks capitalizing on that opportunity as Flair was outside the ring. But there's no denying that Flair and Storm also had strong showings, especially Toni Storm here tonight. Of course, hitting the Storm Zero right there onto Charlotte Flair, which that just rhymed, but then Storm eating a spear from the Queen before Banks went in and wisely getting that cover.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
And Sasha Banks picking up a huge win tonight against Storm and Flair. What a match. And there you have it, people. The boss proving why she's the boss here tonight. What's next for all three of these women? We're going to find out in the next episode, of course, of our NXT Universe mode. But people, we still got a championship match that we need to get to. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre for that NXT championship. We're going to see who pulls out with a huge win. But what a triple threat match we just saw, people.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship.
And here we go, people. championship matchup underway. So if you're wondering why I kind of jumped like that, it's because the Trons in the background, they are subject to copyright, as in I got nabbed for copyright on the Trons when it was all dark and not me really talking, and I kind of don't want to chance that again. So that's why if you see like a Sheamus entrance or even possibly a Cesaro entrance kind of just chipped like that, that's why. So just giving you a little bit of some insight behind the scenes in general, but Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, those two men have plenty of history between the two, and so it is only fitting that they take center stage here in our main event here tonight at Takeover Cleveland. What a show it's been! We've had a lot of breakout performances just in general, and I'm excited to see where all this is going to go as we head into when worlds rumble, when worlds collide, however you want to phrase it as. I swear to God we're going to get something right. I feel like we had something earlier, but here we are. But either way, I really will at least use Worlds Collide and have it be like Royal Rumble themed, which I think should be fun and interesting. But here we go, people. Sheamus is in the ring right here tonight, and Drew McIntyre about to make his way down to the ring. Sheamus is already leaving the ring. He's like, I'm not dealing with this. He's like, I am not messing with this dude at all. Not at all. But here comes the champ, Drew McIntyre, on his way down to the ring to take on Sheamus again. These two have plenty of history between these two. Prior to NXT, prior to WWE, however you want to phrase it, that sort of thing. So again, it's only fitting that these two take center stage here in our main event here in Takeover Cleveland. I hope you all have been enjoying this Takeover. This one's been really fun to call and just watch, and despite the bright light of doom, which I tried to fix it, but like it just was not happening. So that's just where we're at. But at least the entrances have looked decent. My God. We're falling... I swear to God, for Worlds Collide, we're gonna be okay, I think. Oh, God. What a time to be alive. But yeah, for our Worlds Collide Royal Rumble type of event, and yes, we're kind of combining the two a little bit because we're gonna have two Rumbles. Don't ask me how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We will also have our Queen of the Ring final. We'll have the women's and men's divisions, like the world title pictures and the women's division represented, as well as the tag team picture and our Rumble matches at the very least. We will see if other matches, unfold. But it's going to be a two-parter because Lord knows those Rumble matches are going to take quite some time. I'm going to need plenty of snacks, to say the least. But the crowd is fired up. Take it away, Greg Hamilton.
The challenger from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. And introducing the champion from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Drew McIntyre.
Sorry, people, that was my water bottle that made that clicking noise just now. That was my water bottle. I have no shame in admitting that. But there it is, people. The NXT championship. Oh my God, ow. Okay. I just was moving my hands and my finger got slammed and just ow. There it is, people. The NXT championship. We've had quite a takeover this evening, to say the least. So again, here we go. Sheamus, Drew McIntyre in action here tonight. Okay, why is the lighting suspiciously different for this matchup in comparison to the rest of the show? Sometimes it's like really dark, like as in the last match, and then of course here it's like normal. We're still probably gonna get the bright light of doom one more time. There's no other way around it. That's what we're calling it, the bright light of doom. I'll include it in the title if I can. But here we go, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre underway here tonight. Sheamus, of course, winning a #1 contendership opportunity back, and a bit of a surprise upset, some might say, back at Takeover Melbourne. And then that was, of course, before Drew McIntyre won the championship off of Samoa Joe, because Drew McIntyre, well, he ended Samoa Joe's rampage. Of course, Samoa Joe, once again, he lost here tonight against Roman Reigns. So we're going to see what all unfolds. Could it be a possibility? Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm in pain. And there goes the bright light of doom here once again. And a huge shoulder tackle. Again, champion's advantage at play here. The only way that Sheamus can win the title is by pinfall or submission. If there is a countout, Drew McIntyre retains automatically. But Lord knows if there is a countout, I feel like the fans here tonight in Cleveland, knowing them, they might just go crazy. Referee's at a 4 count, but McIntyre breaks up the countout, and also the action just went back inside the ring. That was a really weird transition, but here we are. Oh my God. And McIntyre going right for Sheamus. Huge throw right there. The frame rate has dropped significantly since we put it in this kind of more custom arena. Well, I mean, to be fair, we use custom arenas all the time. But it's pretty suspicious, I'm not gonna lie. This one's been particularly suspicious, but McIntyre going for the cover, and Sheamus kicks right out. Again, these two have plenty of history between the two of them. Why am I talking like that? Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, God. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed the show here tonight. Apologies that it's a little bit late. I slept for 12 or 13 hours for no reason at all. Maybe my body just needed it for all I know, but better late than never. Again, we'll be taking a little bit of a breather from WWE content, at least until Monday, and then we'll back to our regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday type of schedule. So just giving you all, a little heads up there. Oh, Sheamus counters. Oh, and into a huge clothesline. Drew McIntyre, he's been proving to be a pretty dominant champion in recent weeks since his title reign began. But Sheamus has kind of been on the upside a little bit as well with building momentum as of late as well. So we're going to see who's going to pick up the win here tonight. And Sheamus kicks out at 1. Drew McIntyre trying to figure out what he needs to do next, but he cannot stand down for long. If we remember correctly, Sheamus is a former World Heavyweight Champion and also WWE Champion in his own right. So, he's got some credentials in general, but McIntyre, huge clothesline onto Sheamus. So yeah, I think everybody keeps forgetting that Sheamus is a former WWE and World Heavyweight Champion himself prior to our NXT Universe mode series. And McIntyre, huge elbow to the back of Sheamus's head. Just going right for the back. And if you hear any clicking noise, that's just my water bottle. Stay hydrated, people. Please stay hydrated. Oh, and a huge chop battle right there between the two. Mini chop battle, I should say. That's the sort of stuff that we personally need more of. Oh! And McIntyre going right for Sheamus, the Luthez press. Let's see what happens next. Oh, and the Glasgow kiss from Drew McIntyre. Could this be it for Sheamus? This has been... And a strong showing for the champion. Drew McIntyre retains the NXT Championship here tonight. What a strong showing for Drew McIntyre here tonight, people. Very strong, dominant showing from the champion here tonight. Sheamus walking away from this just Not sure what to make of this. And there you have it, people. Last frame of Takeover Cleveland. What's next for Sheamus going forward? Drew McIntyre kind of won in a bit of a landslide, I would say. Very dominant showing from the champion. What's next for Drew McIntyre? What's next for Sheamus? What's next for the NXT Women's Champion? What's next for the women in the triple threat match, including Toni Storm, Sasha Banks, and of course, Charlotte Flair? What is next for everybody that competed here tonight? What's next for the tag team division? We're going to start to get all those answers and then some on Monday's episode of NXT Universe Mode. But tonight, Drew McIntyre proving why he is the champ here on NXT. Sheamus, what is next for the Celtic Warrior after that kind of a landslide loss, almost, I would say. So on that happy note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. I hope everyone's staying safe, staying healthy, and all that good stuff. Links in the description down below, including timestamps to this particular takeover event, and also down in the comments down below. So as always, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.